the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, verses 3 and 4. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. Giving all infinite honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessings and much salutation to the Lord's hopeful elect who continue to push this gospel wherever they have been scattered in these latter days. To you, I can say shalom, shalom. Whole Food Store to dismiss the pay-by-palm system. The Whole Foods Market Store is scheduled to dismiss the pay-by-palm system. Okay? So wherever your Whole Food store is, all right, you can go in and check and see, all right, what the update is on this, okay? If you think I'm making it up, because a lot of you Israelites, you got to see it for yourself in order to believe it. If the so-called white man told you, all right, that this was actually happening, you would have no doubt about it in your mind. You wouldn't question him at all. But someone that looks exactly like you, all right, you want to, scoff at him, say it's bullshit, or you just making up information. Great Millstone been saying that the MOTB is the RFID chip, all right? But why are they taking the pay-by-palm system out of the stores if that's what you guys say it is? But as I just previously did a video on it, all right, according to the book of Habakkuk, all right, it says the vision is yet for an appointed time. It's for an appointed time, all right? And I'm going to speak some more on that. So let me just show you this, all right? There you go right there, all right? It is from endtimesheadlines.org. Endtimesheadlines.org. It says Whole Foods ditching its dystopia pay-by-palm biometric payment option. Right? They're ditching it. All right? Why are they ditching it? All right? Because it's all for an appointed time. Remember, I said this in one of the previous videos, that back during the planned event in 2020 and 2021, the Pentagon itself was about to release literally the charagma, that small, that C-hip, that chip that goes inside of the head or forehead. They was about to release it because of the pestilence that was out here, that had everyone wearing that thing on their face. All right, you had the stay-at-home order. So they were about to release it. And it was going to be able to detect whether you have been, all right, infected with the thing or not. And fair use, I'm only saying what's going on in the news, all right, as I'm reading, all right, in the news, all right, this is in the news, fair use, all right, and linking it to Bible prophecy, all right, the book of Habakkuk. I'm going to get that back, man, all right. And if this sound like a broken record, all you guys saying the same thing over and over, that's just what it is. Like I always say, go watch something else, all right? Go watch the fucking NBA Finals or the NCAA tournament, or go get married, all right? Go commit adultery. That's what you niggas do anyway, as it says in Hosea 4:1, all right? Murder, adultery, all right? You're liars, all right? Speaking of you Israelites, man, the Lord got a controversy with you niggas. All you scoffers, all right, as I read in 2 Peter. You scoff when you talk that shit. But once this pay-by-palm system is fully enforced, then you're going to know that a prophet was among you, and then the Lord going to kill you still. The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, and verse 3, straight to the point. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. The MOTB is the centerpiece of prophecy. As you see these wars and rumors of wars taking place with the Iran and the United States and the state of Israel, people are panicking in fear mode, in fear mode. Certain other things have to happen before this take place. Now you can have terror attacks over here in America, just pestilence, just getting released at an alarming rate where it's just gonna be nonstop, or just bodies gonna be dropping all around you, according to Psalms the 91st chapter. The Lord is orchestrating it all. So don't let this thing, this system that's being pulled back from out of these stores will say, look, I got another 4 or 5 more years. You don't have long at all. Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Appointed. Let me get that definition of appointed. All right, I'm not going to be long at all. Right, it's been on my spirit all day as I seen it earlier this morning while I've been at work. All right. All right, appointed. Appointed. Of a time or place decided on beforehand. Remember, Yahweh Bashim Awashai said he declared the end from the beginning. Scheduled. The Lord has a schedule. You know how we schedule these videos, for 30 minutes, and you see the clock just start to tick all the way down. Elder Pastor Hart do it all the time. Brothers around Great Millstone do it. It's the same way with these prophecies, with the mark of the beast. It's scheduled. And everything is on schedule. Prophecy is in order, as we always say, man. Arranged. That's another word. It's arranged. Prearranged. All right. Assigned. All right. Set. Fixed. All right. Established. Preordained. Authorized. The Lord has authorized these prophecies to take place for an appointed time. The MOTB happens, all right, before World War III. To get more specific in it, it happens in Jacob's trouble. All right. It says Whole Foods ditching its dystopian pay-by-palm biometric payment option. In a surprising turn for one of the world's largest retailers, Whole Foods Market is removing its palm scan payment technology across all of its U.S. stores, ending an experiment that many critics have labeled dystopian. And I remember asking, this was like last month, January, I asked her Eve in there, what the hell is, I didn't say hell, I said, what, do you know by chance what this is right here? This pay-by-palm system right here? She was like, I don't know, but that's the state of our people. They don't know. Either she was bullshitting me or she just doesn't know at all, because the Israelites, the 2/3, they're oblivious to what the hell is going on according to Bible prophecy out here. That's why the Bible says the children of this world are wiser, meaning the Edomites, all right? Even other heathen nations are wiser. They know what the hell is going on than the children of the light. The children of the light are the biblical Israelites. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, so-called Haitians, so-called Jamaicans, so-called Cubans, so-called Mexicans. You are the children of the light, but you have no idea what is going on. So with Esau taking this, removing it from out of the stores, all right, you thinking everything is all good. And it's just going to be on hold. These systems are going to still be in those stores. So when all hell breaks loose, they're going to implement them right then. It's for an appointed time. All right? Because things like this can make, if you're not deeply rooted in this truth, can make you go back into the world and think you got another couple of more years. Some more time to fuck off, because the Lord ain't on this. The Lord not coming yet. As I read in 2 Peter the 3rd chapter. saying, where's the promise of his coming? The mark of the beast is the day of the Lord. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. And we are not lying when we say the MOTB is the RFID chip or the Vera chip, the biometric system. Matter of fact, on this same website, let me show you this. On the same website, because I could have did a video on this too. All right. Here it is. All right. This is what it says. It says, Department of Homeland Security wants a single search engine to flag faces, and fingerprints across agencies. I could have did a video on this. Could have did a video on that, man. It all ties in together. It's all about total control, global, worldwide surveillance. And I can go on down a list of how this global surveillance is just taking over the whole globe. Like the brother Tazariah I just sent him a list of movies, prophetic apocalyptic movies to go watch. And one of them was called The Enemy of State with Will Smith and Gene Hackman. It shows you just what this article in this the global surveillance, facial recognition, the digital ID. You got the ring camera on your doors. It's catching people in the acts of all committing crimes. All right? So now we're back in the article. It says, according to reporting from Zero Hedge, that's another article we like to use, another source, prophetic source that we like to use over here at Great Millstone. Zero Hedge. I suggest you download it on your phone, the Zero Hedge app. All right. The biometric pay-by-palm system, known as Amazon One, will be fully phased out by June the 3rd, 2026. And yeah, speaking of Amazon, I posted an article, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, about specifically down here in Baton Rouge, that Amazon is about to release drones to drop off packages instead of having drivers come here, because, you know, Jake is the bulk of drivers. They like to fuck off or misread packages and have them sent here. All right. The drone is going to do the job with precise precision. No fuck ups with the drones. Technology. There we go again. All right. Matter of fact, let me get that, man. Let me get that technology in the scriptures. Daniel chapter 12 and verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro. To what? To try to get this knowledge, to try to get this word. It's going to be a famine of hearing this word. And knowledge shall be increased, as it says in Amos 8 and 11 and verse 12. Knowledge shall be increased. Drones delivering packages, man. AI, this is it. This is it. This is what we used to call back in 98, 90, 97, 98, 99, talking about the millennium, the future. We're in that right now as of today's date, February the 21st, 2026. We're in that time now, man. All right? Get some more. Get some more of that lamb. Some more of that lamb, them lamb chops. It says, Amazon One will be fully phased out by June 3rd, 2026. Damn. With devices being taken out more than 500 locations. After customers largely ignored the feature, Amazon introduced the Amazon One system in 2020. There it is. This pay-by-palm system was introduced during the planned event in 2020. Like I said, the Pentagon released that device in 2020. 2020 was the kickoff start to the New World Order. Now they got the 2030 to fulfill it. offering innovative ways for shoppers to link their Amazon accounts to a scan of their palm and make purchases with just a wave of the hand. The book of Revelations. Revelations chapter 13 and verse 16, and he causeth all. So with Esau removing this dystopian pay by palm system out of these whole food stores, now you got to have events that happen to get people, to get this device inside of their hand or forehead in order to get food and everything now. That's why the Bible says we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. You can remove it all you want. It's the Lord's will that these things take place. And it will happen. The Bible says, lo, it will come. And he causeth all. Causeth is the key word there. It's going to be a force play. People say all the time, I'm not taking that damn thing. Ain't nobody putting nothing inside of me. We finna see. The mouth say anything. Both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive. That's right. A mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 636. It says, Amazon introduced the Amazon One system in 2020, offering an innovative way for shoppers to link their Amazon. Even I got one, on Amazon. The little barcode, go to the category where it says Whole Foods. All right. And they can, scan it with their red light, their laser on it, and they give you discounts. For shoppers to link their Amazon accounts to a scan of their palm. That's where it ends at. We're not doing that. Either one, rather out, Lord willing. All right, the Lord keep us from the hour of temptation, man. And make purchases with just a wave of the hand. The technology was part of a broader push toward frictionless retail experiences, promising convenience and speed without the need for physical wallets or phones and checkouts. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 on this. They're trying to make it more convenient for you. That's why where the Bible says his words were smoother than butter. They want to make it more convenient for you. You don't need your wallet. All right? Or if you had your identity stolen, all right? Just do away with the whole thing. Just either burn it or leave it at home. Just get this chip inside of your hand and scan it. And you can go quickly. That's why they got the thing called self-checkout in these stores, man. Walmart got them. Whole Foods got them. Shit. Yet the adoption never reached critical mass at Whole Foods because the Lord has it pointed for a time. It didn't reach the way it's supposed to go because the Lord is holding it back. As it says in the 7th chapter of Revelation, holding back the 4 winds. Once this MOTB system is in place and people are scanning their items, they received it, as I just read in the 13th chapter, then the Lord will usher in World War III through nuclear fire and burn the people who have taken the MOTB or worship the image of the beast. Let me get a quick precept. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 9. So like I'm starting verse 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, the prophets, the Bible, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, nuclear fire, the chariots, what the world knows as UFOs or UAPs, which is Yahushua and the angels, the Elohim. Verse 9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. It's the so-called white man, the top banking family, the elites. The work the evil works they're doing on earth is being done through them, through Satan. With all power and signs and lying wonders. Like I just read, they're trying to make it more convenient for you where you don't need your wallet. This is going to be the new currency. The MOTB, that is. Yet the adoption never reached critical mass at Whole Foods, and the company's own spokesperson attributed the decision to discontinue it primarily to weak customer engagement. But it's coming back, and you can go get this article on your own. All right, even I'm gonna read more down in it. All right, because it's it seems pretty more juicy as you get deep into it. All right, but hey, that was it, man. Like I said, I want to make it short and sweet. Though it tarry, wait for it. All right, the Lord has it in store, man. Why the Lord say, wait, reward them that wait for thee. We got to be patient. The Lord wants his men to be patient. Just chill and prophesy. It's coming. The Lord always holds his end of the bargain down. Not a man that should lie. Giving all infinite honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessings and much salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect who continue to push this ministry to wherever they've been scattered in these last days. To you, Akim, I say, Shalom, Abba Babal, Kwam Yasharala, Shalom, Akiyam.